Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's what's your next move in your love life, and what's their next move as well, your person's next move. So let's find out about that, shall we? As always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading and extended reading to go with this, and that goes more into advice for you in this situation. So advice for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, whether you need to heal something, let something go, change your mind about something, or just deal with what's going on emotionally. It goes into guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well. It goes into how this might all go down and possible timelines as well. So if that sounds good to you, toward the end of each of these readings, you'll see a link that pops up there to book in for that. There's also links in the description box and in the comments box as well. Also in the description box for this video and in the comments box, you'll find the timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Do you want the crystal aquamarine here? Would you like the flower? Or the shell? Take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video and the subscription button along with that notification bell, and I will see you in your reading. Hello crystals, so if you chose the crystal and this one is for you, let's find out what your next move is and what their next move is as well. So let's get a full picture of all of this, what you need to do next in your love life. So as always, crystals, there's a deeper dive available to this reading, so an extended version, a written reading that goes with it. So that's more for guidance for you. So if you find that this is your situation or could be your situation, you might want to get that. I'll go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So what you need to know, maybe you're healing, maybe you're dealing with this emotionally, maybe there's something you need to change to manifest it. It will go into that. Also guidance for you in this relationship as well. So what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, that kind of thing, how to make it work really well, how this might all go down, so how it might play out, and possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well for this video. So let's get some cards out for you. Crystals, what do crystals need to know about their next move in their love life? This is all about taking action. Of course, there's going to be the inner stuff behind that, because there always is in my readings, because it's what's really important. Coming of age, there's a maturing to be had here. I just got this flash then of awareness that it could be something like a maturing where, you know how like our teenage or a kid self or a teenage self might want something, how we want it and want it right now, that kind of thing. This might be a more of a mature kind of, well, I can't have it exactly that way right now, so I'm going to take a mature approach. It could be the waiting kind of thing, but let's see. That old message that we get of patience, not necessarily welcome, is it? We've got wild here though. Wow. Could be a risk to take. Wild. I like that energy personally. Let's see. Let's find out. So I'm going to focus on you first, your next move to make, and then I'm going to focus on them, what their next move is too. So starting off with crystals, what's their next move in their love life? What's their next move in their love life? There we go. Nine of Cups, your wishes being fulfilled, but this could be focusing on your wishes as well. And the Knight of Cups, a love offer. Ooh, you could be making a love offer there. Ooh, it could be you. Crystals, have you been sitting back waiting to be chosen by someone? Or are you the one that's doing the choosing? Maybe it's time for you to do the choosing and make your own wishes come true by choosing who it is that you want. What about them, your person? What's their next move? Two Pentacles, up in the air. And another one for them. Crystal's person, what's their next move? Ace of Wands. It's an idea. Yeah, an idea, a passionate idea. It's aha kind of thing. I could do this. It's not so much action. They're not so much in action. This is This is saying it's kind of, maybe it's your turn to take some action here, is what it feels like here. So, but tell us, why the Nine of Cups here for crystals? What's your next move in your love life? Nine of Cups. Focusing on your wishes that you want in a relationship. What is it that you want? Muse of materials, the material stuff. This is the king of materials. So it could be about the finances, the material stuff. Maybe you've been focused on the heart stuff, and I mean that's kind of natural for relationships, but maybe you've been overly focused on that. Someone who's just in that heart space, not really practical, you know. This is about focusing on your practical wishes for a relationship. Like maybe you've been looking for someone who's just all heart and soul and all of that, which there's nothing wrong with that, but relationships, I don't know, maybe you want someone that's like living the life purpose, that's got passion, that's got money. It's not necessarily about the money, but you know, someone that's tuned into abundance, someone that's aligned with themselves, someone that knows what they want. Don't forget about the material world stuff and your wishes for that too. I'm just getting this strong message, crystals, that maybe, just maybe, you've been allowing yourself to be chosen by others instead of doing the choosing. And when you've not been doing the choosing, you've not been coming from like this balanced place. Maybe you've found it hard to like receive love from other people, and so you're overly looking for someone that's all that cups, that's got that loving kind of an energy, instead of balancing it up, saying, well, I don't just want that. I don't just want someone with an open heart. Because if you're just going for someone with an open heart, you're more likely to choose someone that's wounded, that's just in that heart energy, not in a balanced energy. This seems to be saying to me, your next move is to realize, the cat is messing with something in the kitchen and it's distracting me, sorry. Is to realize that what you really want is balance, someone that's aligned and balanced and has got that solid foundations of the material stuff too. Not that you're being materialistic, but this is saying get a little bit more balance here and then choose somebody from that perspective. This is saying don't just focus on the things that you've been lacking in your life and then open up to that. You know, when we do that extreme, it's like, well, I've never had someone that's like this, and then we just focus on that one thing that it is that we want, but we find someone that hasn't got all of the rest of the stuff that we want in them as well. But just some kind of extreme. That's why I was saying, if you're going just for the heart people, you're more likely to find somebody who is damaged, who's wounded, who hasn't healed themselves, because they're the ones that are overly in their heart and not focused on anything else. Because they have to be. While you're healing, you have to be. So, not necessarily the best for a relationship for you though. Movement into balance, right? As you're moving into balance, you've got to recognize that. Recognize that, crystals, that you're moving into balance, that you've got the balance of that, you've got the balance of this alignment. You need to look for that in someone else too. So this is first step is about like you shifting your focus. Then the Knight of Cups, this is you actually making that offer to someone. Don't wait to be chosen. Do the choosing. Then you might actually get what you want. Six of Materials, reciprocation. There could be someone that's like sat back, wanting you, but not stepping forward because of a certain energy that you've held, and it could be because you've just been focused on the heart connection kind of stuff. They want someone more balanced, which you are, this is saying. Recognize who that is. The one that can reciprocate, the one that's got that balance, and then make them a love offer. Ask them out. Tell them you like them. It's time for you to make the move and choose. You be the chooser instead of being the chosen. Tell us more. What's behind this? Because I think you'll find that it's reciprocated. It could be that you're holding a powerful energy, crystals, and they recognize that, your person recognizes that, and they want you to make the move. They think that you've got to be the chooser. Changes. It's a change of perspective. You're the one giving that love offer. You see, I'm kind of resistant to that because I always used to be the one that was choosing, making those love offers. I guess I still am. I backed off from it for a while though because I realized that I wasn't meeting strong enough guys because I was the chooser. And it's like, well, maybe a guy needs to be strong enough and ask me out, you know. Yeah, I do still seem to be the chooser here. Okay. Two of Pentacles. So let's focus on your person here. Two of Pentacles, things being up in the air. What's their next move? What's your person's next move? The person's next move. Where have we got the Two of Pentacles here? Things being up in the air, which kind of suggests a lack of movement, doesn't it? What's their next move? Uh-oh. Take the one that landed on the floor, hey? The Page of Emotions. We've got some kind of a blend going on here. It's up in the air. They're up in the air and they're not making a move towards you. You know why? Page of Emotions. It seems to me that you've been too focused on maybe the spiritual, maybe the heart stuff, the emotion stuff, the cups, and they don't feel like they can live up to that. It could be that your person's got like that material stuff and they've got a balance, but they see you as being kind of out of balance, focused more on your wounding, maybe more on the heart stuff, and they're not that. They feel like a page in that, they feel like a novice in that, so things are up in the air. They're not sure to make a move. It's your place to make a move on them. The cat's causing trouble in the kitchen still. Growth. They're growing. Now, if you know who it is that I'm talking about here, crystals, you might, if you've got a balanced person here and you're asking them to be more in the heart space or something, be careful what you're asking for. You might be wishing that they were kind of traumatized and damaged and have to be in that wounded, healing themselves space. Maybe they don't need to be. Maybe they don't need to be that. They're growing in their own way. Anyway, they've got an idea here. Ace of Wands. Tell us why we've got the Ace of Wands here. We've got a bright idea. It could be that you do the love offer there, the Knight of Cups. It could be that you kind of open the door by letting them know. Oh, and a muse of inspiration. Then they've got this bright idea, this Ace of Wands, this passionate idea. King of Wands, then they step into that Ten of Voices and they let something go. Something has been holding them back. Something has been, and it's something in your energy that's been holding them back here. It feels like it's your time to make that next move, to give them an offer, and then that fires them up here. It fires them up to make a move on you too, to reciprocate that reciprocation there. Ten of Voices, to put an end to the pain. So the pain could have been that you've been like separated. Could be about opening the door to them again. If this is a case of you being separated and then they come out as this passionate, you could have been holding back, wanting them to make a move on you and take that power, like in my example, wanting them to be the strong one and make the move on you, and they don't feel that they can because they feel that you're looking for kind of someone that's wounded. What's behind this? Truth. Their truth of who they are. They can't be who they think you want them to be. And then it feels like if you make a move on them, they're like, oh, they want me for me now. Okay. Then they've got this spark towards you. It feels to me like your person has not been feeling good enough for you because of some kind of energy that you've been holding, or like, can you be a bit more like that? You might not have been saying that to them, but you might have been holding that energy, and that's kind of put them off. Things have been up in the air. Tell us more then. Tell us more about crystals. The next move. Crystal's next move. Honeymoon. Ooh. It could be like fast once you make this move on them. Asking them out, getting in touch with them again, letting them know how you feel about them. Just you, like, letting them know. What about them? What's their next move? Trust. Trusting you on that. Trusting you on that. Oh. Really believing you that that's what you want. Or is it just a tactic to get them? They might be a little bit standoffish at first before they open up and trust you. If that's really what you want. They're feeling a bit inept, a bit not good enough. Page of emotions here in some department. You've got balancing spirituality and practicality. See, that's that same message again of that Nine of Cups and the Muse of Materials there. Don't just go for the spiritual and the heart stuff, because as I said, that could be you choosing the wounded person. Or kind of wanting them to be wounded, and that's not what we want, right? If that's the energy that you've been in, then maybe your person isn't in that energy so that they balance you out more, you know? Bring you out of that. Life beyond the healing, beyond the living in the hospital kind of thing. Could be that. Let's find out more for you, crystals. Crystals. Humility. I think they've got a lot to offer you here. So have humility. You might be humble to open up to them and realize just how much that they have to offer. It's really hot. Release. You've got release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. There's a humbling nature here. It could be, I need to put the fan on, it's really hot, sorry. It could be that you are opening up to hopefully it's not going to blow all the cards over. Opening up to, yeah, you could be humbled by it. So when you open up to them, when you give them a love offer, they could tell you a few harsh truths. It doesn't feel that harsh. It doesn't feel like a big deal to me. But they could be saying, well, but I thought you wanted someone like that was, well, I don't know, a yoga teacher or something like that, but I'm not. And I felt, you know, it's that kind of thing. You might realize what wasn't serving you in your focus before and what was putting them up and making them not feel good enough for you. What's your next move, crystals? What's your next move? Lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. You might be very surprised by what happens next. You might surprise yourself as well by making this move too. You're brave enough. It's kind of a big call, isn't it? Could have been sitting back waiting for them to make a move, thinking it's their turn to make a move, especially because of the reciprocity thing. And this is saying, you need to make that first move. You may not have realized you might have been pushing them away with your energy, your requests of a certain kind of an energy from them. Don't let pride get in your way. This is what they've got. Yeah, so they could react to it. It's going to take them a while to trust you again. Not that you've done anything wrong. It's just, we don't want to be with someone who makes us feel bad, right, about ourselves. And if you're asking them to be someone that they're not, something that they can't provide, they're not going to want to be with you. So it's not that you've done anything wrong, but they might go, they don't want to be a disappointment to you, right? They don't want to be a disappointment to you. So it could just take them a while to trust you that they are exactly what you want. Patience and harmony. It's going to take them a while to open back up again. Let's be patient. They're going to be patient. trust you again, and to recognize that this is harmony, that this is, to settle into that. You might want to rush things, right, with that honeymoon card. To start this off suddenly, to get into it suddenly, them, they're going to be a little bit more reluctant and wanting to take it slower. Clock, yeah, they need time. They need time to open up to this again, and it's not an aversion to you, it's an aversion to what you expect of them. They don't want to be a disappointment. No one wants that. People want to be loved, and they want to be loving too. They don't want to be like the wrong one for you. That's what I'm getting from that. What else should we get out here? Tell us more. What's your next move? Crystals, what's your next move? Marriage? You're rushing into this a little bit suddenly. Well, if marriage is what you want, then, you know, be sure to have that in your awareness. Got a half line around here. Be sure to have that in awareness, like, so don't back down from that, but I don't know, this is all a little bit too soon. Especially because they're wanting to take it slowly here. Sorry. There's a hair flapping around my microphone. What else? Temporary situation. You want to take it out of the temporary and into the marriage, do you? Keep that in your mind, but let it slowly unfold here. Firecracker excitement. So you're going to want to rush headlong into this. Give them that love offer and then say, okay, let's get married tomorrow. Because you don't want it to be a temporary situation. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. There's some cleaning up to do. Yeah, don't let your excitement get the better of you and rush this thing too fast. Don't take it too fast. What about them? What's their next move? Elephant. A long journey will leave you wiser at the end. Slow. They want to take it slowly. You don't want it to be a rush job. Dagger, fears, worries. Yeah, they're worried. They're worried about disappointing you. That's what it is. So, younger woman. Who's this younger woman? You could be younger. They could be a younger woman. Why have we got younger woman here? Teapot. Friendship. Barrel. Something lacking in your life. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. You feel something is lacking in your life. They feel lacking. Oh, they could want... If you are older than them, they could want to be with someone that's a little bit easier to please than you. You might be asking, in their mind, asking too much of them here. And they're not sure whether they've got the ability to give you everything you want. Goal-oriented person. Are they that goal-oriented person? You're surely going to spark something in them. But is that truly them? Do you know what I mean? You might fire them up for a moment, but is that truly who they are? And are they that goal-oriented person? Are they going to fulfill you? I think you need to ask yourself that truthfully. You've got the call of the muse, so you're wanting your person. They inspire you in some way. Them. What's the next? Storyteller. A story about this. This could be a repeating story in their life as well, of not feeling good enough for somebody. Could keep on choosing like someone that stretches them, that makes them, that expects more from them than they're expecting from themselves. And that could be you as well here. They've got some resistance to this. Let's get a love message for you both. Starting with you, what's your love message? Crystals. Physical touch, you want to be with them. Yes. You want a lot, don't you? You're like rushing in, rushing on in there, but you want to be with them. You want to touch them again, be physically present with them again, and all of that stuff. Them, it's on for you. They want to spend quality time together. They want to talk to you and work this out. They want to take it slowly for sure. Relaxation. Rest and relaxation is essential. Like, take a break, slow it down, slow it down. They've got resistance. They've got resistance to this, and it's not resistance to you, it's resistance to what you're asking of them, what's expected of them. So they're going to want to slow it down. So just be aware of that. They're going to want to slow it down. You're going to want to be all in, especially if you do take that initiative there. That sparks them up. You might be like, right, it's all on now. It's all on. I'm going to get what I want from this person. Then they seem reluctant, and you might be like, oh no, what's happened? Well, that's what's happened, is that you are asking more of them than they've asked from themselves, and that's going to take them a while to trust. It's going to take them a while to trust again in you, in this situation, in this relationship, in them being good enough for you, in them actually being what it is that you want, able to rise up to what it is that you want. There you go, crystals. If that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, then you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant download, so be sure to get your email address right, because you'll receive an email with a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shells readings in there. Just click on the crystal and you'll get that. Remember, it could end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you've got Gmail. It's always the people with Gmail that don't manage to get their... It's not always, but a lot of people with Gmail, they don't realize they've got a promotions folder, and that's where these automatic emails end up in. So it'll be in there. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this reading, be sure to click that like button along with that subscription button and the notification bell to hear more from me. And so good luck with this relationship, and I will see you next time. Bye. If you chose the flower, then this one is for you. Let's find out what your next move is in your love life, and I'm going to find out their next move as well. Get a full picture on all of this so we know where everyone's at. And as always, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended version of written reading that goes with this. So if you find that it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that, because that's going to go into more guidance for you. So guidance for the situation you find yourself in now, dealing with this emotionally, or if there's a change that you need to make, or some healing that you need to do, something to let go of, whatever it is like that. Guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, possible dynamics, how it might, how to make it a really good relationship, and also how this might all go down, how things might change, possible timelines. So if that interests you, toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there, and you can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well for this video. So let's get to it. Flowers, it's time to restore. Could be coming back together with somebody here. Restoring things, sorting stuff out. Time to restore. Let's find out more. Let's find out more for you, flowers. What else do flowers need to know? What's the next action step? Cozy home. Somebody coming back? Were you living together before? Cozy home. Sanctuary, peace. Time to restore. Restore the peace. Could be in an argument situation, are you? Let's find out, flowers. So I'm starting with you, flowers. What's your next move? Your next action step? What do flowers need to know about here? Boredom. I'm going to get clarifiers out for that, because your next move. Get bored. Nah, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's what the message is there. Let's get another one out for flowers. There might be more waiting for you. I've got a hair that's flying around. There we go. What else do flowers need to know? Too many. What's next with flowers? Next move, the Hierophant. Wow. It's serious, you're serious. The Hierophant is about tradition and stuff like that. It's about marriage. So you could be really serious about this, but you could be waiting. Time to restore. I'm kind of picking up flowers that maybe, I'll get one up then first. Yeah, maybe some of you are in an argument situation. It's time to restore that and sort something out. Living arrangements, maybe. Okay, flowers person. Their next move. Flowers person's next move. What's their next move? Flowers person's next move. What's their next move? Strength. That could be them standing firm. It could be like a stubbornness. And the Five of Wands in training for something. Ten of Pentacles. Yes, they want the marriage too. But they're in training for it. They don't quite feel ready for it yet. Could be getting ready for something, being strong, stubborn about something. I'm not going to back down from the stance of whatever it is that's been going on. But it is time to restore. Let's find out more for you. So, the Four of Cups. Why have you got the Four of Cups out? That's a very strange card. As your next move, like the boredom, you could be waiting. Yeah, why the Four of Cups here? The Priestess. It could be waiting. Your next move could be like inaction, waiting for them. Intuitively, you'll know that you need to be patient. Maybe it's not yours. It's not. Maybe whatever's going on is for them to sort out rather than for you to sort out. Let's find out. What's behind that? Stripping illusions. Okay, stripping illusions. It feels like you need to be receptive and it's not your next move and they need to do something and you need to stop. Strip the illusions that it's you have some kind of a power over this. Can hurry them up or something like that. I think intuitively you know that this. I'm getting stronger that you need to trust them too. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but I'm getting that. It could be about time to restore your confidence in them. The Hierophant. Why have you got the Hierophant out here? This could be about you just waiting and you sticking to what it is that you want. If you want marriage, if you want that stability, if you want that long-term thing, stay true to that. Stripping illusions. I don't feel like they can offer it at the moment. Your person. Why the Hierophant? The Nine of Inspiration and the Two of Voices. Yeah, you can't move forward. So the Two of Voices, it's about a choice to be made, but it's not your choice to be made. It's like you're blindfolded. You can't. You want to move forward. You want to stride forward to that marriage, to that solid commitment, but you can't. You can't. So that's why you're stripping illusions here, because it's not your decision to make. They've got something that's holding them back here. It could be something really practical about their home. Time to restore. Restore your confidence in them. Slow but steady. So you can't rush this. Whatever it is, you can't rush this. There's no speeding this up. Okay, let's find out about them. What's their next move? Strength. Stubbornness. Why have I got the Strength card out here for Flowers person? What's their next move? The Moon. Wow. They don't know why they're being stubborn. You know when you want something, but then you find yourself being stubborn and pushing it away and you don't know why you're doing it? That's what they're doing here. That's the next move. They don't know why. It's what they want, but why are they being stubborn? Why are they almost being confrontational about it? It could be some kind of competitive kind of a drive with them. They're being stubborn for some reason. They don't know why they're being stubborn. It's almost like they want this, but they're being stubborn about it, and they don't know why. It feels to me, flowers, like they need to change something in their life. They need to do something, let something go, but they're being stubborn about it and they're hanging on to that, and they don't know why they're hanging on to that. Tell us why. Anger. It's making them angry. Why? Back down. Maybe they feel like you're going to win. I'm getting a competitive thing about this. They don't want to let you win, but it's them winning too. They don't want it to make them angry. Maybe they've got like past relationship where their past partner got their own way and it did lead to anger in them. They're being stubborn, they don't know why, but it's because of that, because they don't want it to end up to turn out bad in them be angry at you and blaming you because you got your own way. This seems to me like someone that's learning about themselves and how to create what it is that they want so that they don't have regrets. This is someone that has had regrets in the past. That's why they're being stubborn. They don't want to have regrets with you as well. So they're in training for this Ten of Pentacles. So they're trying to figure out what it is that they want in a marriage. So they do see you as marriage material, right? That's what they're considering. But they've got some red flags in front of them here, which is why they're being stubborn. Two of material, so it's up in the air. Do they choose you or not? This person's got a strong drive for commitment, but they've got an equal fear of commitment because of past relationships. Like, who doesn't? That's pretty universal, isn't it? But a fear of commitment, and it's like this competitive thing because of a previous relationship where they've had regrets and it's made them angry, and they don't want to feel that about you. They're just not sure they're making the right decision, is what this is. They're just not sure. It's up in the air. They're not sure. But it seems like they're trying to, sacred space, perception and divine timing. It's like they're trying to get themselves ready for it. Just because that Five of Wands came out, so that's the in training card, practicing something, getting ready for it. So they're in the sacred space at the moment, taking some time and space from you. Maybe that's why they've got a cozy home there, to change the perception and divine timing. They think it's going to work out in divine timing. So very much withdrawn energy there. That's why you're getting bored, right? It's going to be a bit more of that. Slow but steady, patience. You've got stripping the illusions. You can't move this forward. It's not your choice to make. They've got to get through their stuff first. They've got to get some clarity first here of what it is that they want, and if they actually choose this. You don't want to bamboozle them into a relationship. You've got reconciliation and make the effort. So you want to make the effort and get back together with them. I did feel like it was a reconciliation kind of a matter here. So that's what you want. You want to kind of brush that along. That's not the right thing to do at all. You need to give your person space here to actually choose it. They're aware of that, at least, that they don't want to get angry with you. They don't want to be bamboozled into this and not actually choose it, definitively choose it themselves, because they don't want to regret this afterward. So you've got to give them space so they can actually choose this. They've got getting to know each other, so they want to take their time and get to know you. But they've got a lot of energy here about getting to know themselves first and getting a lot of clarity. The more you push this person, the more it's going to confuse them, the more stubborn they're going to get, the more they're going to pull back. They need the space to choose this consciously for themselves. So tell us more about flowers. Flowers' next move. And you want to make effort. You want to push this along. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay. So you're a little bit ahead of them. So you've had this. You've been in the situation that they're in. You've not been sure. You've been letting your past hold you back. You've got over that and you feel ready now. And that's why you want to move forward with them. Well, you know where they're at then, because you've been there too. They're not quite ready for that yet. So yeah, you should understand where they're at then, because they're not sure here. You've got compassion and cooperation, right? Yeah, that's the best way to be here. Even though it might be making you a bit bored, have compassion for them. You know where they're at. You've been there yourself. You intuitively know that. So it's just going to take them time. Have compassion for them. Cooperate with them. Let them make up their own mind. Of course you do. You want them to choose you, to consciously choose you, don't you? You don't want them to just go along with what you want and then throw it in your face later. Especially when you're both talking about serious commitment here. You with the Hierophant card there, them with the Ten of Pentacles. Could want a family with you here. You've got Heart with a key. You want to talk to them. Welcoming love, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. You see them as being perfect for you. You want the reconciliation. You can't have it quite now. It could be time to restore, yeah, but they need to go into it as an actual decision. So, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So they want to get to know you, they want to take it slow. Tell us more. What's their next move? Flowers person's next move. What do you need to release? I still think that there's stuff for them to release. I think they're right with that. It feels like something's holding them back. They might not be certain of what that is. They want certainty here, and they haven't got it right now. Tell us more. What's their next move? Just feels like they need more time to me to get clarity. Acceptance. It's about the past. They're still processing the past. You're ready to release control of a situation. So they could have been controlled before. Scared. It feels to me like your person has been bamboozled, or if they felt like they were bamboozled into a relationship before, got locked in, made them angry, they ended up regretting it and don't want to make that same mistake again. And there's aspects of your relationship which is causing fear in them. I think that it could be the same kind of thing again. They don't want it. They don't want you to end up like their ex was. The controlling one. Your person could have ended up getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant and ended up with them and locked into that and felt bamboozled into it, something like that. They don't want to have that again. So yeah, they're having to accept the past. What's this? Cassette, outdated thinking and conditioning, replaying events. Replaying, they don't want this to be a replay of the past relationship, but they want to be with you. Coffee cup. They would love to get together with you and have this reconciliation. Have a coffee with you, passion, have that. They're not ready to go all in. They're having to stay away from you because of that. Because they know if they get together with you, it's going to be all on. So as much as they want to see you and have a coffee with you and have a passion with you, they know that this is a serious relationship, and if they go there, they're going to be sending you the mixed signals that they're ready when they're not ready. They're not ready. Your person isn't ready. They've got some healing to do. They've got to restore themselves first, right? It's not time to restore this relationship. It's time to restore themselves. Heal themselves. Okay, tell us more. So it's more waiting for you. I'm sorry, flowers. Tell us more. Flowers' next move. Have more patience with them for sure. October. Could happen in October. Mule. I'll go more into the timings in the deeper dive. Mule. Someone's been extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Indeed. It's them. Oh, and you too. Oh, and you too, I was just told. Okay. Let go. Go with the flow. It does feel like you're a little bit ahead of them. Just because you've got that don't let your past hold you back. So you've let go of your past. You wanted to move forward in this. They're still letting go of the past. Tell us more. Flowers' next move. Flower's next move. Grapes. Time to go out and have some fun. Yeah, I would say that you can't push them. The more space you give them, the more they're going to feel that pressure lifted, so that they can actually get ready for this. So get on with the rest of your life. Get on and have some fun. Time to go out and have some fun. That's your next move. July. Have some fun in July and June too. Dog barking, advice from a friend. You might have had that advice from friends to move on, to just get on with your life. Have some fun. You should accept valid criticism from your friends there. So yeah, ease up on this person. Give them that space. You can't rush this anyway, so there's no point in even trying anymore. Let's get some out for them. What's their next move? What's their next move? Fire. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. They've got passions for you here, and they don't want it to turn into anger. Feels to me like they want to express that passion for you as well, but they're wary to do that because they know how much is riding on this. Forces working against you, so something is stopping them. Okay, so there could be a practical thing about this as well. I mean, something practically that they need to do to let go of from their past. Releasing from the past to be with you, and it's causing strong emotion. So the person that caused them to anger, the one that they regretted, could still be on the scene. They could have had kids with them. Okay, so they've got a lot to let go of, this person here. It's going to take some time. Get on with your life. Fox, you'll receive a gift. They will receive a gift. I don't know what that's about. What's their next step? Flowers, person, rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. I don't want to get together with you. To have some passion. Period of ill health and depression. It's getting to them. Oh, they could have an abundance thing going on as well, just because of that gift card, receiving a gift. I mean, what's that got to do with anything? I don't know. They could be receiving an amount of money or something that might help them in the situation. Take that as it resonates. I don't know why that's come up. So let's find out for you. Flowers, next move in this relationship journey. A merry motive. So you are feeling positive about this. You've got a good motive to be in this relationship. You're not trying to push someone around and control them. You know that. They will figure that out. Divine matrix. This is complicated. It's complicated. In your part of it too. I mean, yeah. You've probably got more to let go of as well, you know. Them. Exposed and revealed. Feel exposed and revealed. Oh, the secrets come out and stuff. Something is breaking apart in their life. They had a close encounter with you. It was close. I think they'll be coming back. I do think that they will be coming back eventually. It's interesting you've got July and October there, you've got stuff happening. The October card is that Fool card, so that could be when that change comes in here. So you've got a couple of months of enjoying yourself first. A love message for our flowers. What's your love message? Love message for flowers. Simple acts of kindness. Kind to yourself while you're going through this. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So focus on your community, your friends, all of that. Have a good time. Them. What's their next move? Because they're very much in this passion here. Get to know each other again. Getting to know each other. They want to take it slowly. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. They're wanting you to see things from a fresh perspective. They're wanting you to realize that there's more going on here. They want to see things from a new perspective. They don't want this to be a rerun of the past. It's looking scarily like it's a rerun of the past, and they don't want that. They don't want to end up hating you in the end, being angry with you. They don't want that. So they want to take it slowly. You're going to have to take it slowly, sorry, but you are. Nothing else to do there. Can't push for this reconciliation, especially if you're playing the passion card, because that's going to tempt them because they want that too, but an equal part of them knows that this is a solid relationship, or it will be if it ever gets off the ground. And yeah, they don't want to jeopardize that for as much as they want you in the short term. They're not going to do that. Wow. So you're kind of in limbo for longer. Sorry about that, flowers. So if that does sound like it is your story, or could be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive to it. I'll pop a link for that up there. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right, because you'll receive an email, an automatic email, so it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. If you've got Gmail, you've got a promotions folder. A lot of your automatic emails end up in there. And so check that out and make sure you get your email address right. In that email, there will be a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Just click on the flower and you can download that. So thank you very much for watching. Click on that like button and on the subscription button, along with that notification bell as well, to hear more from me. Good luck with this relationship, and thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So if you chose the shell, then this one is for you. Let's find out what's your next move in your love life. Let's find out what their next move is as well. Let's get a balanced picture of all of this. Oh, I've got a bug on my finger. Okay, so as always, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended version, an extended reading to go with this, a written reading. And so if you find that this is your story, could be your story, you might want to get that. It's going to go into guidance for you. So guidance for you in this situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with it emotionally, whether there's something you need to manifest, whether there's something you need to heal, release, let go of, that kind of thing to get this moving along. It's going to go into advice for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work out really well. It's going to go into how this might go down, how things might play out, and possible timelines for all of that. So if that sounds good to you, toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there, and you can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments box as well. So let's find out, what's your next moves? Watch and listen carefully. Pay great attention and know, how can I say this? Not bullshitting yourself. Pay close attention to what is actually being said and what is actually being done. Wow, I wonder why. Bliss. Ooh. Ooh, bliss. I like that. I wasn't expecting that after that warning, but bliss. Pay attention to what makes you happy. Oh. You can't see the cat, but she's just off camera there. She looks really cute. Okay, bliss and pay attention. So it could be pay attention what makes you feel really happy, what really opens your heart up and makes you feel amazing. Could be really good things coming. So what's Shell's next move in the love life? What's Shell's next move in the love life? It could be shells that somebody new is being lined up for you here. I just pay attention. King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Someone that's very stable, that wants stability, wants marriage. I just got that feeling that maybe you're on the verge of letting someone go and there's someone new about to come in, or maybe you're single and there's someone new about to come in. Five of Cups, focused on what's been lost. I'm going to get some clarifiers out for all of this, but what about your person? Let's find out about your person. What's their next move? What's their next move? Crystals, not crystals. Shell's person's next move. Shell's person's next move in their love life. Whoa. The King of Wands is the passionate one, the one that claims what it is that they want. The King of Swords, the one that thinks about it. Got three kings out here. Have you noticed that? Who's missing? The King of Cups is missing. So, This could be somebody coming in and making a move on you. It feels like it could be someone new to me. Tell us more now. Let's get some clarity on this before I go into it. The King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So it feels to me like someone new is someone that's very stable coming in and giving you a stable love offer here, or just giving you a love offer that. But they do want that stability. They want the solid commitment kind of a relationship. That's what they're looking for. But they're very stable in themselves. The King of Pentacles, you know, they're on top of the money, that kind of thing. The Eight of Emotions after walking away. That's what I'm getting. I think that your next move, Shells, is giving up on that person you've been holding out for and moving on. And then this new person coming in, a new stable person that can actually offer you what it is that you want. So if you are stuck on someone or with someone at the moment that isn't really stable, hasn't really got what it takes to give you what you want, this is about walking away from that, leaving it behind so that somebody new can come in. Tell me what's behind this. Home. You're living with someone at the moment, Shells? Or are you stuck on someone that doesn't have that stable home life, that couldn't give that to you? If you're honest with you, if you're honest and you think about living together, they're not going to be stable. They're not going to be that one that's going to be at home with you. That's not in their nature. This one is. This King of Pentacles coming in, this king type character, because they've got king all over them here. Very strong. They're determined. They're intelligent. They're very stable. Is that who you're thinking of? Because that's who wants to come in. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups has you focused on what it is that you've lost. So it feels like you're in transition to me. Shells, it feels like you're letting go of the idea of someone or of somebody ever. Remember, watch and listen carefully what someone's showing you and how they're making you feel, especially bliss. I feel like this king is going to make you feel bliss. If someone's not making you feel bliss, pay attention to that. If your current person or your current beau, the one that you're thinking about, Ten of Materials, about that marriage again, having it all with someone, but you're not. They're not giving you that. They're not being that. So if you're focused on the lack of this, and notice how someone is making you feel in the moment and what they're offering in the moment. Don't be caught up in your head. Watch and listen carefully to what's being shown to you right now, who they're being right now. It doesn't matter what they're capable of. Every single human being on the planet is capable of amazing things. Is capable of the best relationships, of feats of genius and all of that. Not everyone's going to do that in that lifetime. Not everyone's doing that right now. Not everyone's able or even wants to have a relationship right now. Notice what people are showing you right now, in this moment, right now. Because it seems to me, Shells, that you're stuck on someone that's showing you that they can't give you what it is that you want, this Ten of Materials here. So let them go, because you've got someone coming in here that can. The one that can. This kingy person here. Tell us what's behind this. Behind this. Self-love and grounding. So you need to ground that in. So you could have been working on self-love, Charles, probably if you're watching me, then you are. And grounding that in, grounding it in, what does that mean? Well, it's not just about self-love. The self-love for yourself causes you to actually make better decisions for yourself in your actual life, in your physical life. You make better decisions about who you hang out with your friends, who you're choosing for a relationship, what you expect in that relationship, what you'll put up with, what you won't put up with. We make all kinds of better decisions in our actual physical life, grounding it into your physical life. So, let that person go from the past, because you've got someone amazing coming in, Charles. The King of Wands. Whew. He knows what he wants and he's strong, and he comes in and claims it. Sweeps you off your feet, tells you that he loves you. Says, you're mine. You're my person, I know it. Go out on a date with me. Why the King of Wands here? He's certainly my favourite. Especially from this deck. The Light Seers deck here. All the decks that I use, by the way, they are in the description box for this video. Every video that I make, I put all of the decks that I use in there, usually in the order that I pull them out. King of Wands is having a tower moment. What's next for him? What's his next move? Breaking things apart. Tearing it apart. He's passionate. What could this be? Maybe he's got barriers to coming towards you that needs to be torn down. The King of Wands has got to know what it is that he wants and claim it. And so there's something that he needs to break apart there. Maybe he's also connected with someone else too. In another relationship or stuck on someone else. What's behind this? For them, sexual energy and emotional release. I like this character. Okay, yeah. We may need to crash through barriers. Maybe you're kind of resistant because of this sexual energy. You might be a bit scared of this character because he's so strong and passionate, and he might need to break through your boundaries here. This could be someone that's already been asking you out. The King of Swords. What's behind this King of Swords? Or it could be barriers that he's got in his own life. What's behind this King of Swords here? It's the thinking. It's the one that's got clarity. Is the King of Swords. The thinking, the intellectual, the one that's got clarity about something, about a decision that he's making. Tell us why the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? What's his next move? The Six of Voices. The universe is helping him to get that clarity. Yeah, so he could very much be in transition as well. Breaking free from an old relationship. It could very well be that. You could be a mirror of each other here. You're breaking free of something, they're breaking free of something. Getting that clarity, moving on, tearing something apart, breaking something up so that they can actually have what they want. You're both doing that. They're doing it in a bit more of a dramatic way than you. You're walking away from it. Or you need to be. To actually practically do that self-love thing, make better decisions for yourself. They're integrating too. You got the grounding card, they got the integration card. Very similar cards there. Yes, your mirrors. You guys, you're going through something very similar here. I love that they're the king energy there. That's very good. That's not like knights and stuff like that in pages. They've got the king energy. You've got them showing up as the king. They're fully in that king energy too. It's very good. So tell us more. Shells. What's Shell's next move? Letting go of control issues. You don't need to be in control of this. Right. You've got a powerful person on your hands here. The king. Maybe the one that you're walking away from isn't that powerful. Maybe because you like to be in control, you chose a weak person. A knight or something like that. Why did you need to be in control? Because you needed to protect yourself in some way because of past stuff. Not really what you want, is it? You want a king, but kings can be scary. Like I said, if this guy has already been asking you out, you could have been fearful of it and running away from him saying, no, no, no. So you need to let go of control issues so that you're not scared of this actual energy that you want, this king energy. And you've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So there could be attraction between you already. Watch and listen carefully. See, trust who someone is showing you them to be in the moment. Does that make sense? True love. If they've not asked you out already, they've got their eye on you and they know that you're their true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow. They're going to pursue you. Okay, let's go back into yours. What is your next move? So you need to do some more healing here. You need to walk away from someone. You need to let go of those control issues. Stop choosing low just to be in control. Stop choosing a lower energy than you really want just to be in control, to try and protect yourself. It's not really what you want. Be bold and make the first move. You want to be bolder and make the first move. Wow, approach them. Yeah, they're going to pursue you, but maybe you need to make a move. Or maybe your first move is breaking up that old relationship. Could be that. That certainly seems to be what they're doing. Individuality, because there's someone that's much more matched to you. Both like unique individuals, and this person is the match to you here, is what I'm feeling here. It's the true love connection. So it feels to me, Shells, that maybe in the past or in the present, you are choosing a safe option, someone that's not really right for you, but it's your comfort zone, and the universe wants to deliver you this amazing person, the Phoenix. So yeah, you're healing yourself and your new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, changing your mind, getting ready for someone that's actually your match here. So this is like the universe saying, okay, Charles, you've been doing that self-love work. It's time to put it into action now. Leave that old relationship behind, that comfort zone one where you were trying to stay in control of it to avoid any pain, and go for that king energy, the one that scares you a little bit. Yeah, because you don't have control over them. You're not going to. It's going to be a real relationship of equals. You're both unique, someone that's uniquely right for you, a lot more passion and stuff. And for them, same thing really. Like, let go of that other person and, you know, this decision that you want to make instead. For your true love, expect powerful change. They're going to make a powerful move here. It's going to change their life and yours, I think. It's interesting that you've got to be bold and make the first move there, because they've got the energy of someone that will do that, make the first move for sure. Tell us more about their next move. Powerful, it's a powerful change. What's that? Past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. They're releasing the past powerfully. Like the Tower, I mean, it is powerfully. Yeah, the Tower. Like the difference between this, the Eight of the emotions, is you kind of emotionally walking away from someone, letting someone go. The Tower is like, that's it, I'm out of here. That's the end of us. We're not having this relationship. It's blowing it up. It's a powerful change for sure. The golden mirror. So they could have been in a narcissistic relationship. Yes. They've had enough of it. Self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Had enough of that. That is over. Boom. Oh, that could be that the person is showing themselves up to be that narcissist, and it's giving them that out. Something extreme. Let's find out more. Shells, next move. Next move in the love life, Shells. Ring. Marriage will take place. Wow. Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a fair woman. Marriage. Wow. Well, you've got that Ten of Cups and the Ten of Materials there, so that seems to be what you've focused on here. You're letting go of someone that's just never going to be that for you. Beetle, good fortune. So luck will be on your side. Well, when you're letting love in, you'll be letting abundance in as well. That's what we find through self-love, right? That it's all the same thing. You start letting it in, you get abundance as well. So you feel lucky. Arrow, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. A lot of aspects of your life. So yeah, change is going on here for you. You're creating that change. They've got clubs. Someone will try and make you do something against the will. Theirs is a much more dramatic ending that they've got going on here. And wow, they've got a battle on their hands here. So you've got a strong character here. They've ended up in a relationship with a strong person, a narcissist. Strong people. I'm a strong person, and I've been in narcissistic relationships as well, because strong people attract narcissists. because narcissists can appear to be a strong person. They can appear to be a match, and then you find out that it's all bullshit. They're just pretending that. And so, yeah, I think your person here is in a narcissistic relationship. It's not going to be easy for them getting out of this. The good thing about it is once you quit a narcissist, they do tend to, once they've had the backlash kind of thing, they do tend to disappear. Like, they're gone, you know? Because they don't ever want to be called out on their stuff, right? Dog far away, distant friend is thinking of you. So they could be thinking of you. You could be like, I did feel like you've caught their eye already, the true love thing, if you don't know each other already. They are thinking of you there. Tower, they want like solid foundations here. They could be seeing you as like that solid foundation. Got dark man here, interesting. So they could be a dark man, you could be a fair woman, vice versa. Take that as it resonates. It's always strange, those cards. What else? Shell's next move. Shell's next move. Intimacy. True intimacy. There's that. It's the 8 as well. The infinity symbol. The what goes around comes around. That reciprocity, intimacy. This is a very good match. That individuality card there. Uniquely right for you. What about them? It is what it is. There's a resignation about that, of what's next for them, of what they've been in, what they're letting go of here. It is what it is, and it might be a big mess, is what I'm saying there. But, you know, what can you do? If you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, it's not going to end well. No matter how conscious you are of it, it's not going to end well. It is what it is. You're focusing on love, looking for the good in everyone. Watch out for that. Watch and listen carefully. Pay attention. Maybe that's how you ended up in this relationship that you needed to walk away from. Focus on love, just seeing the good in everyone. Well, see what they're actually offering and who they're being in this moment instead. They've got to be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. Maybe that's what tripped them up here. Maybe that's how they ended up in their relationship with a narcissist, because they were being supportive. They're a caring person anyway, and they've got that king energy. It's great. Definitely think we're talking about the masculine here, but I don't know. It might be the other way around. There you have it. If that sounds like it is your story, could be your story, then you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it is an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right. And your email might end up in your junk, your spam, or your promotions folder. If you're on Gmail, you've got a promotions folder. Emails that get sent out automatically by systems like my own, it can end up in there a lot of the time, so do look for it in there. And in that email, once you found it, you'll find the links to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. You just click on the shell and you can download that instantly there for some advice in this. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button and that subscription button along with the notification bell to hear more from me. Good luck with this relationship. Definitely worth waiting for, worth making those efforts to let go of that past person and getting yourself ready for this one. And then it just seems like you're going to have to make a move toward your person here. Or maybe your move is letting that last one go. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck, and I'll see you next time.